a lot of friends I've met in real life,
Oh.
I don't want to say that they haven't been as supportive as the friends that I've made now, but like, I feel like it's kind of harder to talk about things like this to people in real life. Because like after, I'm moving, the place where I'm at is like more diverse. It's more like open to like things like discussions like this.
So have you listened to any of these podcasts at all?
Not yet. I have been really busy these days.
It's all good. You can tell me the truth. But in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, welcome everybody to another episode of the BeeHole Podcast. Today I am your host, Lucas the Shroom, and I have a very special guest over here. If you want to introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Nicki. That's pretty much it.
Pretty much it. Yeah, pretty much Nicki. That should be like your Instagram name.
Honestly, yeah, I was thinking about it.
Pretty much Nicki.
I've been changing things up, so.
Changing up on the whole Instagram and all that?
Yeah.
Everything about getting your Facebook back or no?
I want to, because I have to sell a lot of my stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And I have nowhere to do it.
Yeah, that's true.
But Facebook Marketplace is kind of, I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to go on Facebook yet.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
But, so... This is, she has been a friend of mine since high school, and obviously there's no Vato here, but it's just going to be me and her one-on-one. I wanted to get this podcast rushed because we've been trying to get this podcast done for a while. When I made the concept, you were actually down to do one right away. So I was like, I might as well try to get this done right away because we have a history from high school to now. So this stemmed from high school. Freshman year, I was whitewashed in middle school. And then I was integrating into the Hmong community in our school. And being in the Hmong community, we just play volleyball a lot. So that's where I kind of met you. Do you remember the first time we met? I don't remember.
I do not, because I keep thinking we went to the same middle school.
Why do you keep thinking that?
I don't know, because I feel like I've known you for so long. And I know the guys that you always hung out with. So I'm like, oh, you guys have always been together. And I've always knew them since like back when I was even in elementary school. So I'm like, oh, Lucas has always been there. And you're like, no, I met you in high school.
Yeah, because I didn't know them in middle school, but they told me the stories and all that. But it was funny too, because almost everybody in my group had a crush on you, including me. But I've learned to kind of move on past that, and you moved on past that. But with that whole situation, I think tell me is it true? Like, did it kind of scar you in your way of looking at friendship?
No, honestly, you were probably the more reasonable person out of all the guys that have ever liked me. Because I feel like you were the only one who actually like confronted me about it, and then I kind of rejected you in the
most weirdest way.
Not that weird. It was probably like honestly, the way that you approached it was a lot better compared to a lot of guys that would kind of just like love bomb.
Just like all of a sudden you'd be like, okay, I have these feelings for you, but if you don't like me, I'm gone.
Not even like they're gone. They're like, you have to like me back.
No.
Like I had no choice. Yeah. But like you were the only one that was like, oh yeah, like hey, I like you. If you don't feel that same way, like just let me know. I'm like, to be honest, I don't feel that way towards anybody.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
I did ask that. Yeah, I remember that because I was so. It was my beginning. Oh, no, there's a vibration going on around. Is that you?
Is it me? I'm not touching the table.
Okay. But that was like my first time getting into graphic design, and I actually sent you a picture of a photo that you had.
Yeah.
And then I sent a whole like paragraph.
I think I remember that
Dude,
actually.
It was so like, I'm like, this has to get it because I'm like, there's so much work to put into this.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, don't. It's okay.
Your effort.
It's okay. It's okay. It was very cringy now that I think about it.
That's okay. Like you just first started. I remember everybody knew you as like the one that was like the graphic designer, the one who's really into like making like designs, photography, things like that. So I was like, oh, that's nice.
Surprisingly, with my whole, repertoire of graphic design and photography, we never actually had a photo session.
We have not.
But you're not really usually a person that likes to be on camera, though, are you?
Not exactly. Nuku did try.
Nuku did try.
Yeah, she did try to ask
okay.
me.
You can say her name.
She did ask me if I wanted to take like a swimsuit photo shoot with like 2 other of our coworkers. And I said I wanted to, but I forgot why I backed out last minute.
Ari and Ellie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But
that was like the only other time. Like other than that, I'm not very photogenic.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. But honestly, I wouldn't mind it if it's like a more simple kind of photo shoot. But like other than that, I don't know if I've ever done like anything big besides like, family photo shoots.
So like what is your like what is one photo shoot you want to get down? Like you would be totally down for it. Cause swim shoot, you know, that's kind of like that's like, a little bit like hold up now.
Yeah, I was
you know, I gotta
first time. I don't know if I
yeah,
can
right.
Yeah, I don't really know. I have like wanted to do like photo shoots before, but it's like I really don't have a personality to display anything.
Oh, yeah?
Or like maybe just like my inner persona and stuff like that. But
okay, so describe yourself for the general audience, because I know you like a lot of K-pop.
I like to keep that low key though.
Okay, fine.
I like to keep that low key, but I don't know. I feel like there really isn't much to me. I like to keep to myself. I don't really like putting myself out there because I don't want people to think that like I don't know. After like seeing the way that I perceive people on social media, see them like their lifestyle, like constantly like being on like Facebook, Instagram, stuff like that. I always like get a reality check whenever I'm making like a post. I'm like, damn, I really sat here for like 5 minutes making a post.
Contemplating.
Yeah, it really humbles me whenever I make them. So I'm like,
You're good.
So I just like never post anything.
Oh yeah.
I take photos, but I never share them or anything because it's like I don't know what to put for the caption. I'm gonna sit here for 5 minutes trying to write something, and like,
what's the point of it?
Yeah,
like,
I know. Like it doesn't matter. Like I just keep getting like reality checks. It's not even like I shame people who do it, but like I personally just like always have to be like, damn,
is it worth it?
I was like, is this my life?
Yeah,
this is really my life right now.
Yeah, which is crazy because it's like when the whole generation, it's all about social media on that, and you're not really on that as much.
Not really.
Because like you're on your Instagram. I don't know if you want to put your Instagram there. I think you want to keep it low key, right?
Keep it low key for now.
Yeah. I'm not gonna put it in the description, so fuck you guys. But yeah, so you don't post anything on your Instagram. You had a Facebook, but then you deactivated it because I believe you said it was just. I bash on the Hmong community, but I think that's kind of one of the reasons too. I don't remember. I don't want to assume, but I mean, it's understanding.
Yeah. Whenever people ask me like, "Oh, you don't have Facebook," I'm like, "No." People just they give me brain damage.
Yeah.
I just like genuinely seeing the things that people think and stuff like that. I'm like, how'd you conclude to that point and stuff like that? And like, it's always like tweets, like posts like that I'm like, ugh. I can't really be around this.
Yeah.
And then I don't even like post myself or anything like that. So it's like I don't really need this. I only like the only reason why I actually had Facebook and stuff like that was to watch videos, to take a nap.
Oh.
And then that was it. Like I didn't do anything. I stopped posting. I stopped posting photos of myself and stuff like that. And then also like back then when I had Facebook, I was like younger and like there would always just be like strange people coming into my DMs and stuff like that. So.
Oh yeah, that's
yeah.
True. Yeah. I figured that would be one of the reasons because I tried to like message you on Facebook, but I couldn't see you anymore. I couldn't find your name anymore. I'm like, oh, well.
Am I finally off? I never knew how that worked because I feel like, what is it? When I got rid of my Facebook, I still had Messenger.
Yeah, I think that actually, you might actually have Messenger still made, but for a while, I think it's like a time period for your Messenger just to be completely off.
Oh, okay. So I guess it's gone now.
Yeah. Probably. So now you have your Snapchat, your Instagram, and all that.
Yeah.
Now that's the only way I contact you now.
Yeah. I know. I'm barely on Snap and Instagram either, so.
Yeah. If anything, I see you more active on Snapchat than Instagram.
Yeah.
Because you post on your story.
I mean, only when I go out.
Yeah. I mean, this is really not much. Because I'm the same way right now. Because I don't really do shit. Now I got like my nephews as my friends, and I'm like, I'm not gonna post. Well, first of all, I don't do inappropriate shit, but like
private story.
Yeah, private story without them. But even then, like I don't do anything.
Yeah, neither do I.
I don't like. I'm a quote for person, but I don't even post quotes like that because I think it's kind of cringy. Yeah. Only if it's like at the moment I'm feeling some type of way. You know? Like I really feel like this is something that I actually earned, and then I'll be like, this is something that you can do, and inspirational quote and all that. Because sometimes people, when they read that shit, it can really change their day. So.
Yeah, it's true. I feel like for me personally, whenever I'm on Snapchat, I feel like it's always when I go out and I'm kind of buzzed and I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm just like, oh, let me show people that I'm doing something. Or like other than that, it's like when I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of guilty of this, where like I'm kind of overwhelmed with my feelings and stuff like that, so I kind of make cryptic snaps and stuff like that. But
yeah, I kind of see that a lot. But it's not like to judge you, because first of all, I never want to judge you.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Because you're
judge me all you want.
No, that's just straight up though.
I have no personality.
But like every time I look at you like make those posts, I feel bad because I'm like, especially that one time that when I messaged you and you were like crying or something like that. Yeah. I messaged you like, I hope I'm here for you. Yeah. Not to be in like any weird way. Yeah. Because that shit's already under the bridge. Like I'm already gone with that.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm just like, you got somebody.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be just me. You know, it can be anybody else. But
Yeah.
you know, I never want to see one of my closest people cry.
Yeah.
And not figure their shit out.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not for me to like forcefully say, hey, you have to come to me. It's more say like, I'm here.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I totally get that, because I feel like, because for me personally, like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm also on Twitter and stuff like that, but that's more for like my interests and stuff like that. But I have a lot of friends on there too, and like I know they go through a lot of things also, and like I feel like genuinely I cannot do anything for them besides be there for them whenever things like that go downhill. So whenever people are like, oh, I'm here for you, blah blah, I don't want, and like when I say that also, I don't want it to become like a broken record where it's just like, oh, I'm here for you, but then like I can't do anything. I genuinely cannot do anything.
Yeah, I understand how you feel, because I kind of get that too. Yeah. But I think like for me, the thing that gives me a point or a purpose in life is it's not the fact that you have to tell them what they want to hear. It's more so you just got to listen. Yeah. Most of the time, like, it's just a lot of people just want somebody to listen to them. And I'm a good listener. I don't know if you know that. Yeah. Because I keep eye contact, just to let you know I'm focused on you. Not fuck everything right now. I'm just focused on you. Yeah. So like most of the time when I genuinely message somebody, I'm like, even though I'm not a reoccurring person in your life, it's always good to kind of get something off your chest. I'm not saying you owe me anything. I just think you should owe yourself that you're not alone. That experience of just saying what you need to say and not get judged for it. Yeah. Because I like to give people that platform. Like, hey, say what you need to say, even if it's somebody that's close to me or even something that's that. But like, just know that it's a safe space and you can just say what you want to say. Yeah. Yep, I feel that way too. See, now since you know a little bit about me, when I come to you, I'm genuine now. I know. I feel like you're the only person like back from high school that still like will like contact me, other than like Nicki and Ali and them. Like, you are like the only other person. Yeah, same. Like, I don't talk to any of the guys anymore. I don't talk to anybody. I usually like, even when people message me, sometimes I just don't respond. Yeah. And it's not even like because I don't want to. I just dissociate. You're just like, I don't know what to say. Don't know how to say. Yeah, because it's like, I don't even know. Texting just takes a lot of work out of me. Really? Like, genuinely. Like, whenever people text me and we're like, whenever like Nicki even texts me and stuff like that, I'm like, don't text me on Snap. I'm not gonna see it. I'm not gonna see it for another 2 weeks later. Chances are you're probably better off having my phone number, and then if I get the notification, I'll just see it right away. I'll get your phone number after this, because it's like, you might as well. Yeah, because how like for Snap, it'll tell you like, oh, so and so is typing and so and so said something. Yeah. But it doesn't tell you what the message is. Yeah, yeah. So it's that annoying ass shit. Yeah. Dude, when I messaged you about doing this podcast, you responded right away. I was like, oh my God, are you okay? I know. Holy shit, what the fuck? You're like, oh damn. I was like, should I respond right away? Would that be too weird? I don't do that. Dude, I'm telling you, first off, I don't really give a shit, but that was surprising, especially with coming from you. I was like, should I give it a couple minutes? No, I'll just let go now. Yeah, because we gotta schedule this. Yeah, and it's good to have like mindset of when we want to do it. Yeah, I'm so sorry. This was like rushed because I'm leaving tomorrow. Yeah, so. It's okay. You're good, man. So you're leaving tomorrow. You're leaving to move to LA. We haven't not officially moving yet because I still haven't found a place yet. But I am going there for now because I start work again on Thursday. Ooh. Yeah, so I already have a job. We're still looking for a place, but every single place we found has gone off the market. Damn. Yeah, so I'll be staying with a friend until then. Oh, yeah? Mm-hmm. But planning to stay there for a while? Yeah, I want to come back sometime during Thanksgiving. If prices, like flights aren't expensive, I want to come back. But I don't know. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, because I'm like... Because first of all, when I messaged you, when you I think I messaged you if you were back in town. That's when like I wanted to schedule this. Yeah. The first time I messaged you, I think you said you had COVID. I was like, shit, because it's also like I don't know if this happened, but you had a bonfire. I don't know if you were invited to that. Oh, it's not. Yeah, because it's okay. Because they probably didn't know that you were in town. Oh, really? Yeah, because I thought some people did. I thought I announced it. You keep it low key, dog. I keep it low key, but like it doesn't hurt me if people don't invite me to stuff because I probably won't come. You would come if they go. Probably. Because that's your girls right there. Also, like if nothing else is occurring that day. When was it? It was literally the weekend when you had COVID. Damn. Yeah, because I'm like, because I wanted to mention it, but I'm like, they probably messaged her and they probably know that she has COVID, so I'm not gonna say anything. Yeah. But they had the bonfire because Nuke was leaving Target. Oh, she is. Oh, you didn't know?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, I literally went the other day.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I went there the other day and I talked to another one of our coworkers and I asked her, because I talked to one of the former beauty team members and I was asking her, I was like, do you know if anybody's left yet? She's like, there's a lot of people that wants to leave, but nobody said Nuku leaving.
Yeah, Nuku is
She's leaving?
Oh, she left already.
She left already? When?
Yeah. She left a couple weeks ago.
What the heck?
Like a week ago,
She didn't tell me this.
So, yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay, so, but maybe they just know that you don't message a lot. But I don't know if you guys are in a group chat. I don't know anything. See, so, but she's leaving Target to become an esthetician.
Oh, really?
So she wants to enroll into school, but the
Okay.
thing is that she thought she was gonna get into enrollment this year, but they didn't have any openings, so she has to go in next year.
Yeah.
But when she heard that there was openings this year, she put her 2 weeks in and applied at the American Club as a spa receptionist.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, good for her.
Yeah, to
Did
be
she
a-
get it already?
Yeah, she got the job,
Ah.
but she's a part-time spa receptionist and all that too, and it's all this other shit.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's nice. She already got like a job and everything. And,
Yeah.
like, she's secured right now. Then.
Yeah.
Oh, good for her.
Secured right now,
Oh
yeah.
my gosh, I'm so proud of her.
I know.
Oh my god.
she wants to. Yeah, she's very excited.
Yeah. Oh my god. Did anybody else leave Target?
Not that I know of.
Yeah.
I just know that once Nuku left Target, Target just became a whole shithole.
Yeah.
Because Allie started talking, and I'm like, first of all, Allie don't
Is
even
she
work there like
still?
that, and
Yeah.
she's on demand.
Yeah.
she's
So,
still on
so
demand.
she's still technically under them.
Yeah,
Still,
yeah. So I'm like, first of all, if Allie starts complaining about that, not saying that Allie complains a lot, but like,
Yeah.
she doesn't complain a lot. That's in general.
Yeah.
But the fact that she's complaining about Target not being good, I'm like, she's a part-timer on-demand person,
Yeah.
and she can find the flaws. That's not good.
Yeah.
That's not good because of that chick, Jenny.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do they not like her?
They
Can
no.
we say this?
I'll bleep it out.
Okay.
Well, yeah, no, like they don't like her
Oh wow.
because of the way that like it kind of shifted.
Yeah.
It kind of shifted into her vision instead of Nuku being there to kind of show her
Yeah.
what's going on. But I understand that
Yeah.
side too because it's like you're somebody from an hour away and you have to drive constantly over here to see things that don't land in your way, and you think that this person that was a substantial piece in this company being gone, and for them to have the people that were behind her pick things up for her, it's not good. You want to like set things correct, right?
Yeah.
But
I think it's also because like before she came, Nuku was hyping her up, so we were all really
Jenny,
excited.
yeah.
And then once she came, it was like, oh,
it's not as good as we thought.
we're like, damn. We're like, I remember Nuku. She did say that it was really disappointing after she came. We were really hoping, we were hoping,
Really? Oh, really?
yeah, because we already thought that we were struggling without her. But honestly, like once she came, we felt like we were struggling more with her.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So it was like things like that. I think
Yeah.
it's just like our expectations got too high.
Mm.
But also for like a team lead, you would think that she would listen to us a little bit more since we were there longer and these
Yeah.
are our departments.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
Yeah.
people are different, especially coming in as a team lead. You got to enforce that idea that you are that person. Some
Yeah.
people like to have, like to listen to other people to see how they do it so
Mhm.
they're comfortable. Some people just like to enforce the idea like, no, I'm the person that was I made my side of Target successful, and
Mhm.
I can do it again by doing it again to you.
yeah.
But, not a lot of people is going to understand that because their egos and,
Yeah.
all that things is going to take play.
Yeah.
But I think it's hard for both sides.
Yeah.
And but yeah, talking back about the whole high school thing.
Mhm.
So literally nobody has messaged you or messaged me about anything. I felt like I was kind of like a fucking black sheep towards the end of high school.
Oh, really?
Because
Same.
dude, okay, so I say this all the time, and she already knows it because I talk about it all the time. But my high school years, like it was kind of like
It was rocky.
It was for me. It was really rocky.
Yeah.
What about for you?
Personally, I feel like, I feel like how you said that you were like whitewashed back then, and then over time you kind of like more integrated more into like the Hmong community. I feel like I was the opposite.
You were
I
Hmong
became,
community
like,
into whitewash.
yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
And then also like not only that, but like my mental health also went down.
Oh,
So I guess that was also like what brought my whole high school, like the last few years of it, or the last few months of it, was really bad. So yeah,
I understand you, cause I mean, I was a fucking fuck boy back in high school, man. Like, is that because of the old me, or is it just the word fuck boy?
It is the word.
You could say it's just because of the old.
I honestly do not remember you during like the last few years of my high school, because I was like whitewashed, dude.
Do you gotta remember? I was super skinny back then. Remember, I was skinny.
I know, but like if you're talking about like high school,
that's the only time we have memories, dude.
I know, but like,
after high school, we didn't really have much.
Yeah, but like junior, senior year, I feel like I wasn't really like with the Hmong community.
No, it didn't even matter in the Hmong community because you and I, we still talk. Not like daily.
How do we meet?
We met in freshman year.
When though?
I don't know.
Right?
I think it was some of the points when we were playing volleyball at Cleveland. I feel like that's a vital point because one, I remember. This is not the first time we met each other, but I remember us, specifically you, me, and I think a few others. We were walking down the lake, towards the lake to go to the beach.
Wasn't that like the last day of school?
Might be, because I remember taking photos. I remember
that too, yeah.
I remember taking photos.
Yeah.
But junior and senior, you don't remember? Because remember when we had that one birthday party and I fucking put cupcake on your face?
Was that junior, senior year though?
I think so.
Like that was like freshman year.
No, that was not freshman year. No.
I'm pretty sure I had that memory on my Snapchat somewhere.
I feel like I have
or somewhere on Facebook.
Too, because they told us not to do it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, fuck it. Bam. And I did it to you.
And I did it back to you and then you just showed our face. I'm like, damn.
So it was like that? Alright.
I do remember that. But when was that? It was during...
I feel like it was junior. Or sophomore to junior.
Probably sophomore. Because I feel like junior, senior year, I only really hung out with like got people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Is it it's the same case now, right?
I don't talk to anyone.
No. I mean, it's like that.
I mean, what is it? I have friends that I made online that I'm like staying with now, and they're more like POCs. Mm-hmm. So I do feel more comfortable like being around POCs and just make out people. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, because most of the time you're just with Hmong people because of what, your sisters?
Yeah, just
because that's the only outside of high school. That's how I saw you.
Yeah, it's usually like only ever my sisters or like my relatives or family friends that were like my like. The Hmong people that I hung out with, like all the Hmong people that I hung out with back in high school, they were like my cousins.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like.
Oh yeah.
They were my cousins.
Yes.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So they're not like exactly like friends. They're more family, if anything.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But even then, like I just saw you going over there drinking with my sister. I was like, what the fuck? I didn't know you were here.
Yeah. You mean recently or?
No, like that.
Oh, back
like
then?
after high school.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say I didn't.
Not during high school.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't drink underage.
Yeah, but
or like I did, but like, I was already out of. Yeah, but I was already out of high school, but I didn't really drink when I was in high school. So
I drank a lot when I was in high school. It's not the reason that I'm this big now, but like I drank a lot in high school because that was when I was trying to prove somebody to something about me.
Yeah,
I used to vape, but. I couldn't fucking vape with the nicotine in it, so I just did no nicotine, but I like the tricks.
Really? Yeah.
I liked the feeling. I did the tricks.
Yeah.
I did all that. And I used to drink a lot. But I was one of those...
I don't really remember you being like a vaping person.
Because I never did it around school. Why would I do that?
I guess we only ever met at school, so...
Yeah. I mean, we never really go outside of school,
True.
you know, because we had our own things.
Mm-hmm.
I had my relationships. I think you were just kind of hanging out with the...
I was just vibing.
Yeah, you were just vibing. You were there.
Yeah.
And all that, playing volleyball here and there and shit.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, but yeah, we're going to take our first break and we'll be back with you shortly.
Hey.
This podcast is brought to you by Tints LLC, listeners to the BeeHole Podcast. With my experience of listening through podcasts like these, I'm usually driving my car. And let me guess, you're doing the same thing. Research shows that 38% of US adults listen to podcasts while driving their car. But there's also a percentage of you that laugh and smile throughout segments while showing off your beautiful face to the car next to you. In your head, you're probably thinking, oh, does this person think I'm crazy or insane? Yes is the answer. If you want to listen to this podcast driving your car without having to be scared of the car next to you, I recommend getting your windows tinted by Tints LLC. Tints LLC is an automotive window tinting service with over 6+ years of experience with 5-star ratings and reviews. So, if you're located in Dane County, Wisconsin, or if you're not afraid to travel, Tints LLC offers services that provide you the best and pristine quality of tint applied to your windows. Now, for my lovely BeeHole bandits, if you head to Duke's Tints LLC's Facebook page, dial 608-217-5773, or visit their building located 4102 Lien Road, Suite D, Madison, Wisconsin, and set up an appointment. For a limited time, use code BeeHole Podcast to receive $40 off your next window tint service. You heard me, $40 off. Again, call them today at 608-217-5773 or visit their Facebook page and use code BeeHole Podcast to get $40 off your next window tint service and get that car looking more beautiful today. Code is eligible for any window tint service offered. Okay, but we're back. Oh shit! I should have found out. Okay, fuck it though.
All right.
I'll just deal with it in the audio section. But so getting back into high school, because that's like where our most memories come from.
Yeah.
So we're gonna getting back into it. So you don't really remember me during my high school prime.
Not really the prime. I only saw you every here and there, but like other than that, like I never really hung out with you. I did say hi to you often whenever.
Yeah,
I
we
could
said hi
see
to
you.
each other
Yeah.
often.
Like I was comfortable with you.
Oh, okay, that's AC.
Yeah.
We good?
Like I'm comfortable with you, not to the point where like I'll tell you my deepest darkest secrets.
Yeah.
But like I feel.
I don't feel
yeah.
like you're not that type of person either.
Not really.
Yeah.
I try to keep my like. I like try not to share too much because I've had like incidences where I would tell people and then like after a while I'll get anxiety thinking about like, oh, this person's gonna say like something and stuff like that, or like even if they don't say it like intentionally, like they will bring it up, and I don't want people to know that.
Yeah.
That like they're like the way that they perceive me changes because of what I said. Like told them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, thankfully, I'm not really that type of person. If it comes to a point to where it's like not really protection, because you don't need me to protect you. I don't need to fucking protect you.
I just think you're more mature about it.
Yeah, but like if somebody was to like ask you a question or try to ask you out or something, and things not going your way, I'm like, you got to be careful because you don't know her situation.
Yeah.
You know, maybe she could be having family problems. She could be having other problems. You don't even know.
Mm-hmm.
So why would you try to force yourself upon trying to make her like you and all
Yeah.
that? And you had that incident recently.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to out this guy, but because that's my fucking nephew too. It was kind of hard being in the middle.
Yeah.
Because I care about both of you guys. And the person that asked you out, it was funny because we were at the bar and all of a sudden he just said that he just wanted to, get to know you and date you. I'm like, good luck with that.
Yeah.
I was straight up.
Yeah.
I was straight up, and then Nuku was just trying to. I'm not trying to shit on Nuku because she's trying to be a supportive friend.
For both of us. Yeah.
For both of you guys. But she was saying like, dude, you just gotta go for it. I'm like, I get that.
Yeah.
But do you know who we're talking about? And I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that Nikki's complicated, but I'm just saying like she knows her.
You can say it. It's okay.
She knows herself.
Yeah.
She knows herself, and not a lot of people would try to get to know that right away.
Yeah.
And to forcefully just bring this upon her. And then just expect her to just answer yes.
Yeah.
I don't think you both are ready for that.
I was like, what is it? I was telling like a friend this that like when I meet someone, like him, I knew him, like I've heard of him, but I've never talked to him before until that night. But like when I first meet someone and they have like an immediate interest in me, that gives me the ick.
I got you.
Like I need to give them the ick before I can.
I need to give them the ick.
Like I need to
but
give them
it
the
was too
ick.
late because he already asked you.
Yeah, because he was already interested in me. I was like, I'm so sorry. Like you do not know who I am.
Okay, so what would you give somebody? Like what is your ick? Like what would you do?
Like what would I do?
Yeah.
To give someone else an ick?
Yeah. Like if you knew somebody likes you, that gives you the ick. What would you try to do? Would you try to be too goofy? Because the thing is that for a guy that's desperate for love or desperate for a woman, they'll accept anything, and they believe that that's a calling to say like, I accept you for you be who you are.
Yeah.
And it can be a trap sometimes. So if you're giving somebody the ick and you be like, you're more open, you're more like, hey bro, what's good, and like you're more obnoxious, they might like that even more. It's a fucking trap,
no, literally,
bro.
it really
It's a trap.
is. Because what is it? Oh, I just had like a thought in my mind, but like when I talk to guys in like a friendly manner and they like kind of take it the wrong way. I had like a whole thought in my mind and I totally just blinked out. But
the guys take it the wrong way of you just talking to them.
Plus, it's like I never really like try for the attention. I don't want to say that like, oh my god, people want me so bad, but like I don't know, like it happens, and then I don't mean for it to get to that point. Even like I was telling Nicki, I don't know if I told you this, but like after that night when I was going home, I was like beating myself up about it because I was like, I feel like something's wrong with me for not being able to reciprocate his feelings when I know he's not a bad guy. He's like probably one of the better guys in our like grad year. Is he our age?
He's our age. Yeah, but he went to South.
Yeah, but I was gonna say like he's like one of the like probably one of the better guys our age who's like who doesn't chase like clout and stuff like that, doesn't say dumb shit on like social media.
He says dumb shit, but not on social media.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, his online persona, like he doesn't have like that online persona.
Yeah, he doesn't have that at all.
Where he thinks he's a bad bitch, but like yeah. So I was like, I know he's a good guy. I know that like he has things going for him. So I was like, why can I not find myself like liking him? And like a part of me thinks that like maybe I'm like overthinking like things like this, but when like as I said, when guys give me attention or like they're immediately interested in me, for me I feel like that's kind of a form of love bombing also, because it's like you do not know me, you do not know what I like, you do not know what I'm interested in, what hurts me, what makes me feel the things that I feel.
Well, so, I'm trying to get to know you, girl.
Yeah, no, literally, but it's like
shoot.
But like that,
when you free, give me your number. Ew. Instagram, Snapchat.
No, literally though. Literally though. Dude, I'm like when I was still working at Target and I would have like people asking me for like, oh, do you have a Snapchat? I'm like, how old are you?
Ooh.
Like, I don't look my age. How old are you? Like, I am like in my early 20s. You look like you're 17. I cannot like do not ask me for my Snapchat.
And you wear your mask all the time.
Yeah, I wear my mask all the time. Someone even came up to me and was like, I think you're really cute. And I have a mask on. I'm like, who are you?
Hell no.
Yeah, so like to me that's a form of love bombing, but I also like
because there's so much happening at the same time. Yeah,
it's just overwhelming.
Yeah.
And I think like I don't know if it's because like maybe I just don't feel like I need a man or like I don't need a significant other where I feel like I don't want to say that I'm not insecure and stuff like that, but I do feel like, oh, I'm good where I'm at. You do not need to give me your love. But because of that, I feel like a lot of guys will think that like, oh, you're so ungrateful for like, oh, I'm giving you so much attention and you don't like it. Like when someone else could use, I'm like, yeah, someone else could use it.
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember you were talking to me about that. We were at a restaurant. It was you, me, the three girls. You, me, Ari, Allie. And it was because of your day of going over to LA. We went to a restaurant and all that. I remember I was talking to you about it. I'm like, so this situation here, what happened? Oh, how are you feeling?
Yeah.
And I was listening and I was talking. I'm like, okay, so let me tell you honestly. This guy, he's a good guy. Ideally, he's a really good guy for what you would want from what he is.
Yeah.
Being in the Hmong community, I think he stands out.
Yeah.
And I've known this guy, basically my whole life. I've known him longer than you. So I think he's a really good guy. But, right now the timing isn't right. And for us to give him false hope, I don't want to do that. I want to be a good friend and be honest and be like, you can take that chance. But I'm telling you, your chances are not high. Your chances are super low. So if you bring yourself up and the fact that it doesn't go your way, you're going to just fall down and set yourself up for failure.
Yeah.
And I know this girl. I'm not saying I know everything.
Yeah.
I'm just saying like, dude, she rejected me.
She rejected everybody she knew.
Basically, I'm like, and it's not to say that she's a bad person. Because that's just not who she is.
Yeah.
And I talked to you too. I'm just like, I don't want you to blame yourself because I remember there was a point when I asked you out and I got rejected. I did feel a point of like, I'm such a nice guy. Why wouldn't you fucking want me?
Yeah.
And I felt that, and I felt like pain and not depression because I don't know what the fuck depression was at the time. I just said it because it gave me attention.
Yeah.
But I looked at it now and I'm like, me to blame you for something that I did to myself, it's uncalled for. So I say to you that day, I'm like, don't fucking blame yourself.
Yeah.
You're unapologetically you and just stay that way.
Yeah.
Somebody has to fight for you and somebody has to do this. They have to prove themselves to you instead of just saying, hey, I already got the balls to ask you out. You might as well just date me now. And it's like, no, that's not how it works.
Yeah. I feel like that's how a lot of guys are.
Yeah. Because I feel like you're more of a person to have time, but it's so long. Like it's a long time to actually get me in the loop of like, okay, I think I can see myself with this guy.
Yeah. What is it? I just think that like I'm like totally blanking out.
Your face.
I had like a thought, but like, what is it? The thing is that like I don't want people because I like I have had like attention from guys before.
Yeah, of course.
And like
most
okay, but like most of the time, like I don't want them to think that like, oh, they are a bad person for trying to like talk to me and stuff like that. Although there are some who are kind of like, you are way too like too much. But then like for the most part, like I know he's a nice guy. Like I knew you were a nice guy. I just cannot help that I cannot reciprocate the feelings. Like I cannot force myself to love someone. Yeah, it's just not there. Yeah, but like, yeah, I feel like I can still like see a future with someone.
Yeah, of course.
But I don't know when that will be, where it'll happen, the circumstances of it all, and like I'm not really in a rush.
Yeah.
But I also don't want people to like think that I'm a bad person because I can't like I can't be in a relationship. I guess.
Yeah. That's the thing that I always like. Love is a strong word, but it's the right word right now. But like that's what I loved about you, the fact that like the way that I took it and the way that I was, you still accepted me to be who I was around you, and we were still chill.
Yeah, was the rejection okay?
I mean, I was kind of
because I feel like the rejection is also hard.
I exploded.
Yeah,
just because I thought you still are, but a very pretty girl. And I'm like, she was really. We had all these memories, very pretty, Asian and all this. But I'm like, I really saw something. Yeah. But it just didn't come into my fruition. And for me at that age, super sensitive to everything, didn't even know what a relationship was because I think. Technically, you would be the. If we were to go out, you would be my third. Yeah. Because I don't know if like elementary school shit counts, elementary middle school shit counts, but everybody has their own tier list. But you would be like my third or first or whatever the fuck. But like, I didn't know how to feel like that. Yeah. So I kind of just exploded into a bunch of like random situations to kind of not want to put myself and even put you. Yeah. But then the fact that you still accepted me to say, hey, I'm like, oh shit, she still talks to me. Okay.
Yeah. I hope like that wasn't bad for you at all. Because what is it? Because I know like there are some people who would take like my rejection as me being a bitch. And I also know people who are like, especially like when I see like my younger cousins and stuff like that, they'll tell me like, oh, one of my friends is getting like a lot of shit from other people because they don't like someone and everyone's like, why don't you like them? They like you. As if that's how it works.
Yeah, that's not that's not how it works. Because the way that like the younger generation was feeling is the fact of the need for having a partner or to look correctly. Because honestly, like not to like shit on you or anything or shit on like pretty girls, but like to have a pretty girl by your side, you know, it's a good look for the boys. Like you walk around with a pretty girl on your side, like, he's getting that. That's a pretty girl. Ain't nobody getting that but him. Yeah. It's like it's a flex. Yeah. And it's also that, and you say you don't have a personality, but you do.
I feel like I do, but I don't really know how to pinpoint it out.
Yeah, you don't know how to explain it to
people.
I
really don't.
You just kind of be like, all right, this is what it is.
I'm a vibe.
I don't know what it is, but it's here.
Yeah. I'm a vibe. You can vibe with me. Yeah.
You can vibe with me, but in some cases, I'm not gonna vibe with you.
Yeah, but most of the time I usually do. But yeah, but that's how like I usually feel with like guys. There is like a case where like that there is a guy who does not know how to leave me alone and stuff like that. But like that circumstance is also very different because he's also, I don't want to say like have been preying on me, but he has been giving me attention since I was like underage.
Yeah. And that's not I.
That is illegal.
That was illegal, but he tried to find the loophole and just like, let me know when you're 18 type shit. No, literally. That's just with some weirdo shit. But have you ever been in a relationship? I don't know if that's too personal for you. No?
I have tried talking to people.
So you tried talking to people?
I have. There were like probably like 2. I have had crushes before.
Of course.
But there has been only like 2 guys that I've actually had like kind of thought I would pursue a relationship with, but then nothing happened.
Was it in person? or
in person?
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
never. I was never really an online dating kind of type of girl.
Yeah.
Even like back then, like I was never like let me talk to someone from like California, even though I'm like still in high school and they're also in high school.
Yeah.
But there was like 2 instances, but then one of them was like he was overage and I was underage because I was still a minor, and I knew that that was wrong and I just couldn't do it. And then the other one, I kind of feel like whenever I look back on it, I do kind of wish that I did date him, but I feel like I was brainwashed by some other friends.
Like peer pressured?
Not peer pressured, because I was like the youngest one out of that friend group, and then they would always tell me that like, oh, you guys have like I made dumb promises back then that I kept for some reason. Yeah. But I was like, oh, I wouldn't date until like I'm in high school because like I'm still a kid. Like I don't want to get my heart broken when I'm in middle school. And like my hormones are everywhere. And so like
that's a very mature way of thinking it. Like nobody at middle school would think about it like that because everybody wants to get with somebody.
Yeah. You know. That's what I thought. And then I told him, and he was like, "Okay, that's fine." And then wow. he was really like, he was really sweet about it. I did thought that like we would have dated, but then when I told him that like it was okay for him to date other people. Okay. And he was like he didn't want to, but then he did end up doing it, course. Which is like, oh, okay, that's fine. Like I don't really care. Like good for him. Like he is happy. Yeah. But then that friend group, they would tell me like once he broke up with his girlfriend. And now that we were like in high school, they would tell me like, "Oh, don't date him. Like you're the rebound. Don't do that to yourself. You're the rebound." And I was like, "Yeah, you're right. I am the rebound." I got you. But then I feel like if I wasn't with that friend group and I didn't let them get to me, I feel like we probably would have pursued a relationship. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. But Nicki? No, Mong. Oh, whoa! I think you know who he is. Oh. I don't know if you know him like that though.
Was he in my friend group back in high school?
He went to South.
Oh, he went to South. Yeah. Oh, I know what you're talking about.
You? Oh yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, because we used to talk in middle school because he moved here, and then we kind of stopped talking. But I feel like if he was to have asked me out and I wasn't with that friend group, I feel like we probably would have been in a relationship. Yeah. Which I feel like I kind of ruined for myself, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Exactly.
And then I did have crushes before, but I never really pursued anything besides one of them. Well, I guess both of them.
What was your way of doing it? Like, I've never really seen you on the prowl. I've only seen people on the prowl for you. Yeah. I've never seen you on the prowl. How the fuck would you do this shit? This is funny as fuck.
It must be really weird to hear about it, but
like everybody kind of got their way, man.
Yeah. No. What is it like? Okay, so when I have crushes and stuff like that, I can't like more than one guy at the same time. Okay. So like when I had this crush, I told him that I liked him. Oh. And then he said that he didn't say anything. But I think he said that he wasn't ready for a relationship, but we were still like in middle school. Okay. So like obviously like I don't blame him, like that doesn't count for anything. Yeah. But I did tell him, like I made the first step to tell him that I liked him. But then he ended up dating my friend. Yeah, but I was like, it's okay. I ended up working with him and then like we're chill. Okay. Yeah, we get along. He's annoying, but no, but like we're chill.
You go out him out like that.
No, we're chill. We get along.
I liked you, but you're annoying now. Like,
yeah, dude, we bring it up all the time. Like he'll be like, "Hey, remember when you used to like me?" I was like, "Shut the fuck up."
Oh shit, he's probably gonna bring that back now.
He probably will. No, he probably does because he worked at Target with me.
Oh boy.
And then his girlfriend worked at Target with us, and I talked to his girlfriend too. So like we get along. That was okay. And then the other guy, I never really told him that I liked him. Okay. But I feel like he probably got the hint. Okay. You probably know.
I probably know who?
Yeah. Mika.
Oh, G? No. That last name starts with a G?
Yes.
Oh, I went to middle school with that guy. I think I know what you're talking about. Because I think Allie mentioned him. And I'm like, oh, him? Oh! Because he literally has the face of, Diddle the Pokemon?
Dog.
Because he's just...
No personality, dude. No. He's like a washboard.
He was actually one of the guys I used to hang out with in middle school.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I used to play like Call of Duty with him.
Yeah, but I did also really like him. No clue what it was.
He's just low key. He just ain't there.
I did not know why I liked him so much and for so long. But I did like him. I never told him that I liked him. But I feel like he kind of got the hint. Personally, maybe I'm Delulu or something.
Delulu?
But there was like a point where I kind of thought that it was reciprocated.
Okay.
Like, you know how like he was also the type of guy that didn't talk to girls.
Yeah.
Like, you never see him with someone the opposite sex and stuff like that. Like, he was always ever with his friends. But I asked him to dance during homecoming, and then we slow danced, and then we never talked again.
Damn.
Until after high school, though. Because, like, what is it? It was, like, senior year of homecoming. And I was like, oh, like, I'm never going to see this guy again. Like, I really like this guy. I'm never going to see him again once I, like, graduate high school, blah, blah, blah. And so I was like, oh, I was going to dance. And so I did, and he said yes.
Nice.
And so we slow danced.
Okay.
Yeah, but then we stopped halfway.
Stopped halfway?
Yeah.
Halfway through the song?
Yeah.
How was
It's actually kind of an embarrassing story, but it's funny, but it's embarrassing.
Okay, yeah, tell me.
Because you know,
put you on the spot. Spotlight.
Because you know how like, he's really tall, right?
Yes.
And like I didn't like wearing heels back then.
Okay.
Even like still now, I don't really like wearing heels, so I wear flats. He's fucking tall, bro. But when we were slow dancing, I asked him, and he was with his friends, and so he said yes, and so we were slow dancing. I fucking hate this song. I cannot listen to the song ever again because it was to that song. It's by Perfect by Ed Sheeran.
I had a fucking feeling it was perfect, dude. I was gonna say it. I had a fucking
That was
feeling.
a song back in 2018.
Because that's Nuku and I's favorite dance song right there.
Oh, that's my... I fucking hate that song.
Don't come to our wedding.
No, you're good. But I was like, we slow danced, but because he was so tall, I couldn't put my hands on his shoulders.
No fucking... He's not... No way.
So I... To him.
No fucking way, dude.
And then we were... Yeah.
Wait, so where did he put his hands on you?
Also around me. So we were like...
Oh my god. He's not that tall, though.
He's tall.
Because you're a little bit taller than me.
He's like 6'3".
No, we're not talking about the same person, dog.
We are.
Okay, because I'm like...
You got the person, but you probably forgot how tall he was. But he's fucking gigantic. That man's a beanstalk.
Okay, because if I talk about somebody tall, I think about like Herzog.
I think he's taller than Herzog.
No.
Yeah, he was like one of the tallest guys in our grad year.
Damn, I didn't. Wow. Okay,
yeah.
I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, but he was super tall, and so we slow danced. But then my feet were hurting because I was tiptoeing.
Oh god.
And so we stopped halfway.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that your only slow dance ever?
No, I've been asked a couple times, but that was my first
You've
time
been asked, but doing it.
But me asking them,
yeah,
it was my first time. I have slow danced with other people before, but it was just like,
I gotta remember. We've never slow danced before.
I don't think so. I don't think we've ever been to.
Because if anything, we both went to formal.
Formals?
Yeah.
Did
we took a picture with each other at formal. I think I remember that, but we didn't slow dance. I don't think.
What formal?
It was HLC formal.
I know, but like which one?
Probably
what year?
Sophomore year.
I don't remember. That shit was so long ago.
I gotta remember now.
We're old now.
Yeah, we are pretty old. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Because okay, yeah, so I felt like we did. I don't know if we did.
Low key, I feel like that we did too, but I don't remember. Like,
I don't remember either.
I don't remember what happened.
I don't.
I feel like it's like faintly there, but
yeah, because I'm like I feel it, like it's right there.
I don't know. I don't know if anything happened. I don't know.
No, I don't know, because I'm like, who asked? You definitely didn't ask. I probably did ask.
I don't remember.
It has to be me who asked.
Probably.
It had to be me.
But did it really happen?
I feel like it happened. I feel like there's a vision of me just. I felt like it was there. Like it was in the fucking comments.
Yeah.
All dark, but the fucking spotlight from the stage.
Yeah.
I felt like it happened.
Right? I feel like it happened also, but I don't remember.
Let's just say that it fucking happened.
It probably did.
It probably did because I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, so I asked him to dance, and then I never talked to him after that, even though we were in the same sports team because we both did track. Never talked to him again. And then once we graduated, that was like when the most I've ever hung out with him before.
Oh,
yeah.
Track?
No.
Oh,
after high school.
Okay.
And stuff like that. After we graduated, because he's friends with like one of our we have a mutual friend between the both of us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then sometimes like we'll just hang out, and then they'll be there, we'll be there, and then we'll hang out. And I was like, this is the most I've ever like have been around him. I thought I was never gonna see this dude again.
Yeah, and he's still the same person.
He has a girlfriend now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, does she have the same face? The ditto face.
No,
bro.
honestly,
They both have the ditto face.
I hope he doesn't see this.
He's not gonna see this.
Okay.
He doesn't even fucking remember me.
Dog, you never know.
Because not a lot of people remember me. It's weird because when we went to I don't think. Oh, you were there. We went to Pacifico. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one night when everything happened. Yeah. Fucking dude, I bunch of memories came up. A lot of people were like, "Oh, hey, Lucas." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, no, literally.
I don't fucking remember you.
Right?
I can only remember the face. I don't remember the name.
Yep. Seeing everybody again, it's like you think that you don't want to see people again from high school, but then once you see them, it's like really chill. Because now that we're grown adults, it's like, oh, hey, how are you?
There ain't no drama.
Yeah, we
just chilling.
Yeah.
And I'm like, because I don't go out. Yeah. You know me. I never go out.
I know.
But the fact that I did, and then people are bringing up these memories, I'm like, oh shit, that did really happen. Like, I felt like high school me. I'm totally different from high school me. So I literally think that it's a different person. Right? So I don't have the memories.
That's the thing. That's like the thing about like, seeing people from high school is like, especially like after we don't go out and stuff like that, is that they still have that persona of us when we are still in high school.
Yeah.
Which is like, we've grown, and stuff like that.
But which is cool too.
Yeah, but
it's
we're
like
chill now.
You brought a cool memory. Yeah. You know, like, oh, you remember me. I don't remember you, but like, tell me about me. I guess.
Yeah. You know? Like, how was I back then?
Yeah. I only remember the bad parts.
Yeah.
But I only remember also some good parts because I just remember I was still the same like chill ass. You know, make fun of the guys here and there, make fun of everybody.
Yeah.
Having that flirtatious, tap on your shoulder. I want to the other side.
Tap low.
I do that to you a lot.
You did.
Yeah. That was so funny. So stupid of me, dude. And, I was just that type of dude. But okay, so we're gonna take another break and we'll be back with you shortly. This podcast is sponsored by 92 Original. Hello, my BeeHole Podcast listeners. Are you in the Sheboygan County and wanting to up your vintage and streetwear game? Are you tired of looking around thrift stores and trying to find some sick-looking retro tees? Well, I got the page for you. 92 Original is a Sheboygan-based vintage brand that provides unique and nostalgic retro pieces from the 80s to 2000s, connecting you with pieces you resonate with affordable prices. They offer local meetups and online shopping through Depop and eBay. They're great with communication and offer fast and amazing services. Look, you guys, I've been hitting this page up for a while now, and I've purchased so many of my clothes from them with great customer satisfaction. And I love how reasonable the prices are. If you follow the link in the description, or go to your Instagram search bar right now and search 92 Original, that's 920 RIGINAL, that's 920 RIGINAL on Depop, eBay, and Instagram, and tell them your boy sent you. Thank you. But yeah, so all the Hmong people, I'm thinking, out of like the Hmong people, which one really like struck you out back in high school?
What do you mean by that?
Like the one that asked you out. You don't have to say a specific name, but like show me the effort. Like, what did they do? And you're like, huh, very interesting. Or you really just kind of played
like in a good or bad way.
Good way.
Me out.
Good way.
Probably you, because you were the more reasonable one, because you didn't backfire on me.
Okay.
But like, I feel like all the other guys, they never actually like tried asking me out. A lot of them were just like, oh, like, like I like you, blah, blah, but like they wouldn't like actually pursue a relationship, which is like fine, because like I probably would have said no anyways.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I kind of like tried to avoid situations like that where like I'm afraid that someone would catch on to me, and then they would get the wrong idea that I would like them back like that. But I don't think I really talked to anybody in high school. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people really like asked me out. There were some people that like were close.
Okay.
But they never like, I don't think they have actually like asked me to go out with them. I feel like a lot of them were like mainly like the guys who are like a year younger than us.
Oh, yeah.
But like I feel like for the guys that were like our age, not really. I just knew that like a couple of people liked me, but they never really did anything because I didn't talk to anyone. So I don't think they had the idea that, oh, I'm gonna ask her out and see, and maybe she'll say yes, even though we know nothing about each other.
Oh, okay. Cause I don't know why. I just thought that like you had a lot of more people ask you out back in high school. I don't know why. I just thought about that.
Yeah, they didn't really ask me out. They just like liked me. Yeah, I knew that they liked me, but like, yeah, none of them really had the balls to ask me out, I guess you could say.
Because I had to think about it. I'm like, I think I confessed that I liked you. Did I confess about wanting to date you?
I don't think you asked me out.
Did you? Because I'm thinking about it. Maybe I probably did.
You probably did when we went to the beach that one time.
No, I didn't ask you on person though.
You did it?
No, because I did it on that photo. And I remember you saying, because it really got my hopes up.
I think at the time,
because you said like, you know, out of all the guys in your group or that's around me, you know, I think I would have dated you compared to the other ones. Yeah. I'm like, okay, I got a chance. That's what I thought. No, don't do that, bro.
Have you seen the other dudes in that friend group?
Yeah.
No, I don't think. I think you just told me that you liked me and asked me if I like you back, and I was like,
oh yeah. I don't think it was
really asked me.
Yeah, out. I don't think that was like specifically asking you out.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, as to what we were saying in the first section, you know, I don't think you should blame yourself at all. Only control what you can control, and to know that sometimes you can come off a different way that somebody may like. A lot of the guys, you know, are desperate for attention or desperate for a woman. They'll accept anything from a woman, you know, to where it's like even you like looking at them, you're like, okay, she wants me. You know, it's that.
Close my eyes.
Especially like a lot of the guys, you know. You know, like that's why in some cases, like I did tell the person that, you know, pursued you, I'm like, you know, she in some ways she can come off a little bit too much to somebody to where you think you have a shot.
Yeah.
But that's not necessarily her fault because most of the time she doesn't even know.
Yeah.
She don't even know. You can just.
It's never intentional.
Yeah, never intentional. It's not like you're intentionally trying to fuck somebody up.
Yeah.
You know. So I think you shouldn't blame yourself too much because you're literally just trying to be you instead of trying to be with somebody. You're trying to be you, and they think that they can make you theirs.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's healthy for them to do that, you know.
I think what is it? It's also like, you know, like a lot of people are attracted to like confident people.
You are very confident in yourself.
I don't know if it's like it's that I'm confident. I just don't give a fuck.
Yeah, like, dude.
It's like that I don't give a fuck, but I'm also not mean to other people kind of thing. Like me not giving a fuck isn't getting in the way of other people's lives, so that in and of itself is like attractive, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, because here's the thing. I think a lot of guys will gravitate towards you because the fact that you don't give a shit makes them like you more, because if you gave too much of a shit, you'd be that crazy bitch.
They'll be like, too much.
Yeah, that's a little too much. But the fact that, you know, so one of the things that gravitated me towards Nuku, and you kind of have the same thing, but she's more on that. She said bro to me. She says bro to me all the time, and I'm like, bro, you can say that, but I'm still trying to get with you. Yeah. So I you know, 5 years later, I mean, I'm still here. I'm still here. We're still here. She still calls me bro. Yeah. Like, I'm still here. Dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like some guys like that, you know. Some guys take that as the wrong way, and like I said, it's not necessarily your fault because you don't know. You're just here. You're just vibing. And they vibe a little bit too much to where they think they can get something off of you.
Yeah, it makes me feel bad, but like I think it's not, like I keep trying to tell myself like it's not my fault.
Yeah, because one, not a lot of guys are gonna tell you this, and as somebody that's been through it, and somebody that's gone through a lot of it, not with you specifically, but with a lot of things in general, and they kind of have like this mindset of a guy and being a guy. You know, I understand it because I was like that. You know, a couple years ago, I was super like that to blame somebody because they didn't like me back. Yeah. But not intentionally blaming them, but at the end I was blaming them, and I didn't know that. Yeah. You know, because the people that I had around me, online wise, they didn't really help. And when somebody asked me, "Are you okay?" I push them to the side, like, I'll be okay. Yeah. You know, and I think that's actually what kind of broke our friendship with the group that I had in high school. Yeah. Because I was so like attention driven and online personality wise, to where everything I seek is from a specific person. I can make a post saying that I'm depressed. I can have 50 likes, But if it's not that one girl, then I'm not happy.
Mm-hmm.
And it can be them asking me, hey, what's going on? And I'm like, oh, it's nothing, dude. Push them to the side. But if it's that one girl to interact with me,
like that
I'll be
means
like,
everything.
yeah, that means everything. It's surprising,
No, I feel that too. Sometimes like I'll post things on my story, and like I do still get kind of giddy whenever I like so and so sees it.
Yeah, but and like I think that's also kind of like I said, what kind of broke our friendship is because they gave a little bit too much of that for me.
Oh, really?
For me not to appreciate that.
Like it sounded like a broken record, kind of.
Kind of, yeah. And I just didn't accept it, and they just kind of gave up on me.
That's how I feel too. With like, whenever like my friends are going through things, I always want to be like, "Hey, I'm there for you." I'll listen to you. But then like I feel like I say that so much that it sounds
fake,
ingenuine. Yeah, like very repeated, very ingenuine and stuff like that. But then that also makes me feel like I am being ungrateful that they are reaching out to me. But I like, what is it? I have met friends who have done more than just like, oh, I'm there for you, or like they will actually go in a deep dive with me. Personally, for me, I feel like I don't want to overstep any sort of boundaries. So I never really like ask people like, what happened? Blah blah blah. Like you can do this and this and that. So like I never feel like I'm in that place to do that. But like for me personally, I like it when people do that for me. They'll be like, oh, like you should do this. Like you should do that. Like, oh, like what do you need? Like I'll be like, if there's anything in my power, I can do it for you and stuff like that. But like for people who are just like, oh, I'll be there for you. I can listen to you. And then it just sounds like the same thing all over again.
Now, like for somebody that's listening to this, how would you know to pick the right people? How would you know that somebody's saying it's genuine? Because everybody can say what you're saying, but the intention can be different for everybody.
I feel like
how would you know that I was actually there for you?
Yeah.
Like in real life, like when I messaged you that night, how would you know if I was like genuinely there for you?
Just asking me if I still wanted to like do it was more than enough. Because like if you are not to have like, if I was the one that would have to have messaged you about it, then I feel like, oh, maybe he might not want me. I think that's kind of like my thing. It's like I feel like I am kind of insecure in that part where I don't know if like my presence is actually wanted by other people until they say it, and then I will make myself present for them. But I don't want to do it without them knowing, because like I don't know if I'm coming on too strong. Yeah.
And you don't really. I also feel like you're not really a person to just say it online. I feel like you just not genuinely someone to like talk to you. There,
I'm not. I'm through text and stuff like that. I'm not really good at putting like words together coherently. Because my hands can't work as fast as my brain. So like things work better if I do meet people in person. I can give them sort of comfort better when I'm there with them. Because then I feel like my words can't be enough for them. But like in the in the end, like things like that, it is mental, and it is like, I don't want to say like a fight within yourself, but like genuinely, it's kind of like something within yourself that you have to go through. But like there will be people out there that is willing to go through that with you.
Because at the end of the day, they're not gonna fight your fight.
And
it's not to say that they're not appreciated. It's to say that like I understand because you went through what I went through, and I appreciate the advice. Now I just gotta go on with doing it myself.
It's also like, it's not like, oh, I can't fight your fight because I don't want to, but it's like I genuinely cannot. Like I can't do that for you.
That's a fact.
Like if I could, I would. But like
it's a fact.
The only thing I can do is just be here, give you support, try to make your life a little easier. Like if you want me to leave you alone, I can do that. If you want something to eat, I can do that. But like other than that, what you go through is something that I won't be able to kind of like understand. But just being there, obviously that like saying that you're there and you can listen like scratches the surface. But I feel like for me, you can kind of tell when things are genuine from the way that they act outside of that part of you, like if they're also like that even when you're not down and stuff like that, but they're still like very comforting and stuff like that even when you're happy. I feel like that's when it's genuine. So
you thought, well, did you feel when we were talking in the restaurant, was that genuine? Because it was genuine for me.
I think it was.
You think it was?
No. Dog.
Dog, slow down, dog.
Chill. But I feel like it was genuine for you. But for the others,
what do you mean?
I don't know. I feel like a lot of friends I've met in real life. I don't want to say that they haven't been as supportive as the friends that I've made now. But like I feel like it's kind of harder to talk about things like this to people in real life. Because like after, you know, I'm moving, the place where I'm at is like more diverse. It's more like open to like things like discussions like this and that.
Yeah.
But I feel like here it's still like very like hush hush, can't talk about it. Like you're just like being dramatic kind of stuff.
Because almost everybody knows everybody.
Yeah.
And it's hard to kind of open up to people that won't say it to another person that knows you.
Yeah.
You know?
Plus it's like, and I feel like people here don't take it seriously. Yeah. But I feel like the people that I've met now and things like that, they know the things to say. They know what not to cross. They know, like, sometimes they've been through it themselves also. But I feel like people here, they don't really talk about it. Or, like, if they do, then it's very, like, I don't want to say, like, insensitive way to approach it and stuff like that. But, yeah.
A nice way I like to think about it is that when you and I were talking, you know, we're human. Yeah. We can make mistakes. And our way of telling things or saying things can really play a part. And that's how we open up and to listen and to talk more, you know. But it's a good thing and a bad thing about texting our feelings out. Because it's one, you don't get that face-to-face confrontation. It could be a good thing or a bad thing because it depends on what the person wants. It can also give you a lot of time to think of what you want to say. And it's a platform to literally see what you're saying. Yeah. And sometimes people say stuff just to say stuff. And not a lot of people give each other that time or that patience, you know. I like to give people that time and patience, and I like to sympathize. No matter if it's a really fucked up situation, I'll still listen to both sides. I'll support one side and I'll support the other side next. But my genuine mindset will come together and see it's either who has the flaws or we can come together and just fix something. And we don't really get that. We don't really get a lot of that because everybody's so infused with how they should feel or how they need to feel because of what other people feel, you know? That's why the whole internet is like taking over minds to make somebody that don't even know what they want to be. Yeah. And that's the whole thing about feelings and problems is that most of the time that it's caused by something you don't even know. It's confusion. You know, you're depressed about something. People say it's so easy to solve, but it's not easy. It's not an easy journey for me because I don't even know what the fuck it is to solve.
Yeah, it's very contradicting. Yeah.
And a lot of people don't like to listen to other humans because they're robots. They're a persona. Yeah. And that's what I kind of noticed that. That's why I kind of transitioned into not going on social media a lot. I go on social media a lot, but I don't post a lot. I don't show too much of myself. Yeah, I don't post too much of Nuku. And Nuku does the same thing because what Nuku and I have is genuine. We communicate. What you and I have, we communicate. You know, and same thing with everybody else that's around me because it's all about that respect. And I look to you the way I look at Ari, Ali, anybody else, Nuku, the sisters. I look at you and we're talking and. I sometimes feel bad because sometimes I feel like I can be a little bit too much. Yeah. But everybody needs that person to like listen to them. Yeah. You know, and not to say that like just because I listen to everybody, nobody listens to me. Because I got somebody that listens to me. You know, she's at home right now. Yeah. So even then, saying all this, you're listening to me right now. So I appreciate that fact. A lot of people don't appreciate the small things. Yeah. You know, a lot of people should because they think about the bigger things and it's what scares them to kind of take care of the small things when everything that's big has a smaller thing going up to that bigger thing and people need to appreciate that. I appreciate everything. Yeah, you know?
That's good because what is it like I do know that like there are some people who are like that's the thing with like loved ones and stuff like that how they're like oh you just like speak to me like because like we're family. Like I do know someone who like was going through something. And I was like, you know, actually, like, I get it. Sometimes loved ones are the last ones you want to tell about going through, like, the things that you're going through. Yeah. Which is, like, I get it. But it's, like, at least for me personally, I feel like I felt much better after I would speak about things that I went through and stuff like that. Because it gives me, like, a better understanding when I say it out loud. I'm like, oh, okay, I acted like this. I responded like this. And I felt like this. Yep. So it's better to, like, actually say it out loud. But, like, when it actually comes to it, yeah, it's scary because you have to say it to the right people. But I feel like I have that better now with where I will be and stuff like that. So thankfully, like I feel like I'm in a better place. But yeah,
we also got to remember that we're super young.
Yeah, we are.
We're still super young.
Even though we're much older, we're also still super young. Yeah.
older than what our mindsets are.
Yeah.
But physically, we're still super young, and I'm currently having that problem right now to forget that I'm still super young. I should be going out. I should be traveling, right? But my mindset right now, I just don't want to. Why would I want to take that? It's a gamble, but life is a gamble.
Is it like you don't have the desire to do it?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I'd rather be safe than anything. But it also kind of brings a lot of people back that wants to do things with me, because I can be a supportive person in almost any position, and some people want that everywhere they go. So I can provide that. But sometimes my mentality just kind of brings it back, like, why would we want to waste money just going to why would we go to Mount Olympus when we could just go to the park right there? Why am I wasting money like that? You know? But I also gotta accept the fact that I can afford to fuck up. I have the time to do that. Yeah. But I don't want to fuck up too much to where I lose everything. Because even now, I feel like I have a lot to lose, and that's something scary to think about and to risk. You know. But I gotta be more accepting. Nuku and we gotta come visit you. In LA. You're gonna be our fucking our plug over there. Not a place to stay, but stay, but somebody that we know. Yeah, you know.
If you guys need like recommendations and stuff like that, so
yeah, that'd be tight. That'd be tight.
For real.
But
if you guys ever come,
we will.
Will you? Will you?
Will I?
Will you?
I don't know.
You don't really seem like the traveling type.
I get so much anxiety, dog.
No, I get it, dude. I totally get it, dude. Big cities. Such a humbling experience. I'm so insignificant.
I can't fucking deal with traffic, and LA has traffic every fucking day.
It's so bad.
Why you want to go there? See, exactly.
So you hear sirens every 5 minutes, but like, I don't know. I like it better. I do like it, like the fast pace of it compared to here. Also, I like I love the diversity, stuff like that.
And then I feel like it's scary though, because I also feel like LA is just a bigger part of the world that everybody wants to prove something. Yeah. It's a good thing, it's a bad thing, because it's a good thing because people grind their asses off to live out there, because it's a tough condition. It's a tough life out there, right? Because everything is just ramped up compared to here. Yeah. To where everybody here is very comfortable, understanding, but not understanding to like everybody loves each other.
It's very like understanding, I don't want to say, like, closed-minded.
Closed-minded, exactly. And that's why it's a little scary, because people can ask me, like, you know, have you ever thought about moving to LA? I don't want to deal with all that smaller shit, and it's just so much at the same time. Like a small town dude to a fucking big city guy, like, that's so much responsibility.
I know. Yeah, now I get it, because like even like back then when I would like travel to the big cities and stuff like that, whenever I'm with like a big crowd of people, like even like just going to Chicago and just walking with the crowd, I'm like, wow, there's people walking on the street. Yeah. We don't have that here.
Yeah, we don't have that at all.
And like, it just like, it's a very humbling experience for me, because I'm like, damn, I'm really insignificant. Like if I was to just like D-word right here, life would go on. Yeah. But like, I don't know. I do like the big city life compared to here. So I'm excited. Yeah. Kind of worried, but I feel like I'll be okay.
I feel like I think you got the headspace for this. Yeah. I think it's a really smart move for you, because one, you don't complain a lot. Yeah. And if anything, if you complain, when you complain, it's not a big deal. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, I remember you saying this all the time. It's like, it's not that big, bro. It's like it's not that deep. It's not that deep, bro.
It's not that deep, bro. Yeah. It really is.
I'm like, so for somebody to just like filter in and filter out, I feel like LA is a really good place for that. Yeah. Because it's everybody is over there, you know, and you really need that mindset to just keep moving on for the better of yourself. Yeah. I have that mindset too. It's more of my work proves myself. Yeah. But the responsibilities, that's too much.
It's like the outside party, like the outside world around you does factor in a lot to like your own life. Yeah.
But I think you got this, dude.
I'm excited. Yeah. It was funny because what is it? I recently saw like my relatives.
And Ella. Oh, okay.
No. Like early, like mid-August, and I was telling like my aunts and uncles, and stuff like that, like, oh, I'm planning to move and things like that. And, like I just said that I was planning. Like I didn't have the idea that I was going to move just yet. I just was gonna go work temporarily, and then my uncle was like, okay, bring all the cousins, come take a photo with Nicki before she goes away forever. I'm like, oh damn, now I gotta commit. Yeah. So like I'm not, but like I'm excited. I think my biggest thing was that I was afraid of what my parents would say.
Of course.
Yeah, and like how I would just move everything. because I was like, oh, like, you know, my parents have always been the type that like, oh, just stay home. Why do this and that? Like, when you could just stay home.
Sounds like me.
Yeah. No, literally. Yeah. It's literally that like mindset where like,
yeah.
oh, like, why are you going to move if you're not going to do anything? Like, I have like previously told like my mom, like, oh, I want to move out. She's like, are you going to go back to school? And I was like, probably not yet. She's like, are you going to go like find a job? I'm like, well, yeah. She's like, do you have one right now? I'm like, no, but I will look. She's like, then don't move out until you're able to do all that stuff. Like, well, damn.
Yeah.
Okay. But now, like, I have a job and, like, I have friends I'll be staying with. So, for the time being, we're just going to look for a place. And then once that is settled, then I'll officially move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you understand, like, what they're coming from, right?
Yeah.
It's just the idea of just letting their baby go.
Yeah.
You know, and
plus it's like, but like,
you have your life to live.
Yeah. Plus it's like, are they really happy that their 20-something-year-old daughter is still living at home?
Yeah. So, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. But some people can't really let that go, you know, because they spend their whole life trying to raise you.
Yeah.
And for you to be 18, that was even a substantial moment for some people that can't handle, you know. But at the end of the day, even almost every parent will understand to be like, you know, once I die, I don't want you to live your life for me. Yeah. I need you to live your life for you. But remember me at some point.
Obviously, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. But I don't know. I think I'll be okay. That's what I was kind of saying. Like, no offense to everybody here, but once I'm gone, I'm gone.
You gonna be gone from me? And Nuku? And what?
I'm just gonna say.
You gonna unfriend me?
No, of course not like that. Communication is just gonna be the same.
Okay.
Absent.
Okay, yeah, I mean. But what was that face?
No, I'm just saying, like, I'm leaving everything here behind. Yeah. Yeah, I really am. Hoping to, at least. Yeah. I'm hoping that I don't have to come back. Aside from, like, family stuff, then, yeah.
If you were to be planning to come back to visit at all, would you hit us up at all?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If I'm gonna stay here for a while, I'm gonna be like, hey, like, does anybody want to see me? Hey.
Yeah. Just if anything, just know that Nuku and I's doors are always open. Yeah. And I think the same thing will go with Ali and Ari. Mm-hmm. And yeah, because with Nuku having she was having a problem with something and not realizing that since she was in a higher position at Target, a lot of the older people gravitated towards her because she was so young, and they bring all that negative old person energy onto her to where she becomes an old grumpy person. Yeah. And she didn't want to be that, and she lost her identity off of that. So being around old people so long, she wanted to find her youth, wanted to find people that's around her age, but she didn't know it. Yeah. And I'm like, you should probably hang out with Ari, Ali, and Nicki more. Yeah. And she goes, what do you mean, why? I'm like, because they're your age. Yeah. You know, because they will tell you things that they're going through, and they would understand you more than these fucking old heads. Yeah. You know, and she really took that, and I think that one restaurant day, you know, she loved that a lot, and she would never miss it for the world. Yeah. And because she had her friends in high school, but they all moved away, have their own families, and she needs to find that, not a replacement, but something to kind of have that, still be there for her. And I said it was you guys. Yeah. I told that to Ari. Ari cried.
No, I'm really proud of her. I'm happy for her. Yeah. Yeah.
It's not to say that you're leaving us because, you know, it's not saying it's sad that you're leaving us.
It's sad. It's very bittersweet.
Yeah. But, like, you know, we have to understand that we have our own path now.
Yeah, we really do. It's weird growing up. Talking about, like, high school, then now I'm like, damn. Yeah,
and we're still going to talk about it at some point.
I know. I honestly never thought I'd get this far.
Yeah. Dog. Why you gotta say it like that?
No, genuinely. But, yeah. So...
But yeah, just know that it's always a safe space between you, her, and I, and you and I too. You know.
Yeah. I know. That's crazy.
What? To see us?
No. What? Yeah, because like you guys are like the only people that are like actually willing to like offer that. I don't know anybody else that's willing to offer that besides like another one, like one friend of mine. But like,
well, even then, it's also we're not trying to take advantage of you.
Yeah.
You
Plus,
know?
It's like everybody's so busy, but like, it's just crazy how you guys like will offer like drop anything for us. So.
Yeah. You know, I make ramen for you. I have before. I make food for you.
That ramen was bomb.
I haven't cooked in a while, but like, that ramen, you know, I do my best because it's important to have these moments with people.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah. But all right, that's gonna be the end of our episode today, guys. Appreciate you for coming onto the podcast.
Thank you for inviting me.
I hope you're gonna be on here more often when you come back into town. When you come back into town, message me.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're not putting her Instagram or shit in the description. I'm putting her number though. But
change his number.
Like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, just that way you can get updated every time we upload. And we'll see you on the next episode. And remember, don't be an a-hole, be a BeeHole. Thank you.